Bonjour, mes amis, and bienvenue to a new product review. C'est moi, Jessie, your resident francophile, and here on Cappuccinos and Consignment, I focus on lifestyle, travel, and finance. S'il vous plaît, take a moment to like, subscribe, and follow. Follow me over on Insta and TikTok, where I'm desperately trying to make friends, and I have a blog. If you are watching this, you are a security code away from purchasing the Valentino belt. Pause this video. Don't exit out. Open a new tab, purchase it. Actually, let this play in the background while you're making your purchase. You will not regret it. I am in love with this belt. So in love. I have had it since January and I feel like I have worn it every single day. And while I am so in love with it now, I was extremely hesitant to purchase. And keep watching and I will tell you why. And we're back. So this is the belt. I am so in love, and I feel like I cannot say that enough. If you follow me over on Insta, or if you've watched my weekly vlogs, which I post every Tuesday, if you're into those kind of things, you will know that I have truly gotten my money's worth with this. And that was one of my concerns before purchasing this. So I have other designer belts. If you're interested in knowing, let me know. Perhaps I can do like a review comparison, something along those lines. I have other designer belts. However, none of them cost this much. This belt cost $990 US, and all of my other belts have been under, I'd say, 600 or so. Why I was so concerned about making this purchase: one, the cost. Second was the longevity of this. If you are new here, I am an art history and a fashion design major. I have several degrees. I actually studied fashion design in Milan, Italy. So with that, I am very into the historical factors of things, not just labels and designs. Truly. So relatively speaking, from like a fashion historian standpoint, Valentino is still a very contemporary brand. As you can see, I really love brands that have quote unquote stood the test of time. Louis Vuitton, Chanel, these brands have been around since like the 1800s. Like they're not going anywhere. And so I feel a bit more comfortable investing, and I use that term loosely because is any of this an investment? I feel more comfortable, I should say, buying items of this nature because one, they're not dated. So I am not into dated pieces, as I refer to them as, and we all know those, whether you think you do or not. Let's just say the graffiti LV. You remember where you were when that bag dropped. Exactly. These pieces, I have LV pieces from the 1970s and pieces purchased up until last month, and you would never know the difference outside of the shutter being patined, but that's neither here nor there. Valentino, again, is still relatively new, design house speaking, but they have also changed their logo, and that was of great concern pour moi. If you have ever looked into any other Valentino pieces before this, I believe they changed the logo in 2020, but before then, the logo was still a V, but it was a different shape. So if you purchase belts, let's say pre-2020, it's going to look totally different from this logo, i.e. dating it. And that was a concern of mine with this. I didn't want to spend $1,000 on a piece that would be perceived as old, and not in a vintage good way. But after months of mulling over if this was something that I want to do, I am so glad that I did, and I have not regretted it. And truly, I don't care if the logo changes. I don't care if this is no longer a thing. I'm not a trendy person at all. So I know I will still wear this, and I have gotten my cost per wear. Not familiar with that term. Cost per wear essentially is the cost of the item divided by how many times you wear it. It's essentially a fashionista's way of validating extreme purchases, but truly, I owe this belt money. That's how many times I've worn this, so much so that I received like a mean comment over on Insta, someone asking, sis, how many times are you going to wear that belt? And I use the audio, oh, well, we going to do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because I am, and you should too, mes amis. Like, wear your pieces. I don't care about all of these unboxings and what social media make you think. If you spend your hard-earned money, even if it's not your money that you're spending, wear your pieces. So that's that. I forgot where I left off. but absolutely loved it. So I chose this color. Oh, first, the size. This is the largest of the belts. I believe it comes in maybe 4 different sizes. There is the 10, which is very thin, a 30 and 40, and this is the 70. I really like understated pieces, so that, I'm kidding. I am so gaudy and so just over the top that when I saw this, I felt like I won the WWE. If you know, you know. Like, yeah, I did that off the ropes. So I was so excited when I saw how big this was, and this belt is massive. What I will say is, depending on your height and your stature, second guess the size, not making the purchase, but the size. I am 5'9". I am a size 4. I just had a baby, so I haven't returned to my prepartum. Is that a thing? I don't know. I haven't returned to my pre-baby weight, but with all of that being said, I'm tall. So having a belt this size doesn't take away from me. I have seen people much smaller than me in height and size wear this, and it really overpowers them. So just as a style tip, think about that when deciding what size to get. So I chose the 70 because it is the most gaudy, and I think it fits me well. I also chose this color because I wanted it to pair with my other pieces. I do not buy items that I have to buy a new wardrobe for. Like, everything that I buy has to be able to just blend in. And I wear this belt with other designers. I wear it with my LV, with my Chanel. I wear it all the time. That's why I chose this color. This belt is reversible. I forgot to mention that. So it's essentially a 2-in-1. And there was a burgundy, I believe, like a burgundy and red on the other side that I was tempted to buy. But again, how often would I wear that? You all don't know, but I had to ask myself that. Would I really wear, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the baby monitor. She's still asleep. Okay. I had a question, how many times would I really wear it? And I don't think I would have gotten a proper cost per wear had I gone with the red or burgundy, which is so gorgeous and very on target with the brand, because Valentino, their signature color is red. Another fashion historian note. I chose to size up tremendously with this belt. This is a size 85. What am I guessing? I can just look at it. Yes, I did a size 85, and I did that because, again, knowing that I wanted to wear this belt all the ways. So I wear this belt on my natural waistline here. I haven't worn it lower. I just haven't found a reason to do so, but I wear it on my natural waistline. But I also knew that I wanted to wear this coat. I also knew that I wanted to wear this belt in the winter over coats. So had I gotten it my exact size, I wouldn't have that flexibility. And pour moi, when I'm spending this much money on any item, it has to be able to do all the things, truly. So this is an 85, and I've had to poke holes in it. This is an 85, and it does fit my waist well, and I can also wear it over coats. I don't have any cons with this belt, and that's bizarre because even on my most loved pieces, I have something, I won't say negative, I have something of reality to say about it. But with this, I really can't think of anything, and I'll show you all how it reverses. So when I want to wear it on the, thanks. I hope I did not wake up that baby. Okay. So when I want to wear it on the reverse side, you just flip it. And voila, a new belt. Actually, I do have something, not negative, something of realism to say. Let me show you. This belt came with 2, look at my nails. Do you love them? If you watch my weekly vlog, you know I like spent so much money on these things, and I am like dying. I don't see how people do that. I'd rather buy luxury belts than my nails. But okay, this is the belt loop that came with it. 2 came with it, a black one, of course, for when you wear it on the black side, and a brown one. I lost my brown one, and I actually remember exactly where I was, at an outlet. Yes, in a $1,000 belt, shopping in the outlet balance. And baby started crying and I like ran out of the store. Lost this. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal until I went to wear it. So again, going back, I sized up on this beauty because I wanted to have it do all the things. Since, let me just give you a quick tutorial. Since this belt is larger, I think she's waking up. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I need the belt loop to keep the belt in place. And I'm fine when it's on the black side, but once I reverse it to the brown side, I do not have this tab. The belt flaps and it drives me mad. Negative or realistic part I have to say about this, I do not have a Valentino in my city, like anywhere near me. I think the closest one is maybe 200 miles away or so. I should say I purchased this belt from Valentino online. I did go in store at a Saks and a Neiman's to try it on, but they only had the red and other colors that I did not want to settle on. Back to the story. Call Valentino to let them know that I just needed the belt loop. They won't just send the belt loop. I have to send the entire belt back. So I thought perhaps I wasn't explaining myself well, like it's not damaged. And I tried to convey that to the customer, to the client advisor. And I was told that Valentino does not just send parts, so to speak. You have to send the belt back. And it's like, I can't do that. I cannot live without this belt. How I lived so long without it remains to be seen, but now that I have it, I cannot live without it. So with all of that being said, I do not have the brown one, and it's really affecting my quality of life. I have a trip coming up, and I know there's a Valentino near. I'm sure I'll be wearing this the entire trip, so I'll just drop in and see if I can get an extra belt loop. So if you do buy this belt, I'm sure they come with all the sizes. Please be certain to keep track of these belt loops. They mean so much. So the baby is awake. I need to go. I hope that this review helped you all in some form or fashion. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about the belt, if you're considering it, if you purchased it, just all the things. Let's chat. Let's do it. This actually looks good with this. Oh, I see a Starbucks run in my future. Alrighty, ciao for now.